Most men, what do? They either go to university, to work, or still to school, and then they have their free time. What do they do when they have their free time? Well, most men, they just lay in bed all day, all night, or on the couch, doesn't matter. And they just spend their time consuming things, watching Netflix, TV, and YouTube, and they really don't get a lot done, if at all. So, some people of them are still going to the gym some days, but they're really pretty much wishy-washy about that. So they say, okay, maybe I will work out tomorrow if I feel like it, if I have the energy, but I don't really have a plan. Like, I'm just going through the motions, how I feel like. But that's not effective as you might have guessed. So it's really important to set specific times and do it whatever you want to do at these specific times that you've set. You must treat it like you have no choice. It doesn't matter if, for example, if you're working out and you're setting a specific time to work out, then you have no choice but to work out at that specific time. It doesn't matter whether it's rainy outside, whether you don't feel like it, you don't have any energy. It doesn't matter, you just go out and work out. And it's even better if you're discomfortable about that, because then you went although you were discomfortable. And with this, you can learn that you still are going to do it anyways, even if you're discomfortable. That's a really good thing to remember. So you must treat it like there is not a single worthy excuse you could make to not do it what you've planned. And if you have done that, so you've set specific times when you do specific things, then you actually get to do more. Because you don't have to think about when to do what, you don't have to plan and to organize everything, because you already have made a plan for that, and this plan is the same week after week after week, and you don't have to continuously change that. And because you get to do more, you are more efficient, you will actually feel better, because you stick to what you've said that you are going to do. And you will also feel better because obviously you enjoy the fruits of the hard work you were doing. And you will actually become better as well. You are better as a person because you did the work. That leads to growth. If you have these habits formed, it's actually easier to follow, because you know when to do what. You don't have to think about that. And you're actually just going with the flow. You are used to the things that you are already making week after week after week, and you're just going with it. It's just your routine. It's not a big deal if you did it for a certain amount of time. Here are some steps I could give you to actually practice. So set specific days and times to work out. You should work out anyways, but set specific days and times to work out in the week, and don't vary them. They should stay the same every week after week after week. Obviously, if you're training, for example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, You could obviously vary if you want to train in the morning on Monday, or if you train on the evening Wednesday, but you should stay at the same time for the same day of the week, so you don't have to think about that. And it's the best uh, if you should write it down, just do a plan and fill it in the time slot and stick to it. Another step you should definitely do, in my opinion, is plan your meals you are going to eat one day in advance. So if you're doing that, you don't have to worry about what to eat when you're actually cooking the food. And if you write about doing that, it's more likely to do bad decisions when it comes to food, that you're getting junk food, that you're buying some crap and eating just that. So if you're actually planning your meals ahead, this is less likely going to happen. And it's already as well easier because you don't have a lot to think about. And it's easier to think about that if it's not just an upcoming meal. Next step is don't say, I'll do it tomorrow. Never do that. Just do it right away. Obviously, it's kind of depends on the thing, like some things can just be done in a certain amount of time. For example, in the morning, if it's in the evening right now and you want to do something that is just open in the morning, obviously that's something different, but generally don't say I'll do it tomorrow, just do it right away. Then you are going to respect yourself more, and don't ever cheat on yourself. You're going to regret that in no time. Stay focused.